Good morning, everyone. It's Mrs. Wondrak. How are you? I wanted to go over the vocabulary words for the story Mr. Tannen's Tie Trouble. If you have any questions after this, please don't hesitate. Send me a message either through the Remind app or through email. Just get your parents' help and permission, please. So the first word is received. And the sentence here, look at those two boys. Oh, I see them holding some money. They look so happy. And he's holding a rake. So I'm guessing, well, let's see what the sentence says actually. The boys received some money for raking leaves in the yard. So received means that you have it. Somebody gave it something to you. And going over here, when you receive something, something has been given or has been sent to you. And I wanted you to see for my second language learners here, the Spanish word, recibir, I believe. So, receive something. What are some things that you have received? The second word is account. So the sentence says, the girl opened a bank account with the money from her allowance. Now, I'm not sure. Some of you might already have bank accounts. I have a bank account, and that's an actual place where I can leave my money and take it out as I need it. And for me, sometimes it's safer to be in the account. If I have the money, I'm going to want to spend it. So an account says if you have an account at a bank, you leave your money with the bank and take money out when you need it. So that's an account. It says here, why would someone keep money in an account at a bank instead of keeping the money at home? I know for me, I might spend it if it's here. And saving money is very important. The third word is budget. Budget. A budget is a plan for how you should spend your money. And the picture here is saying my budget for the field trip. I have $11. So from that $11, because that's the whole, that's all you have, I will spend $4 on lunch. I will spend $5 on souvenirs. I will spend $2 on a snack. And if you add the $4 plus the $5 plus the 2, you have the total $11. You have the whole. So out of all the money you have, you decide how you're going to spend it and where you're going to spend it. A budget is a plan of how to spend the money that you have. Number 4 is disappointed. I just want to remind you, all these words are going to be in the story, Mr. Tannen's Tie Trouble. So number 4 is disappointed. Oh, and look at his face. I see this little boy. He looks sad. I haven't even read the sentence yet, but he looks sad. I see money. It's almost some of the money is out of the jar, some of the money is in the jar. Maybe he's counted his money. But the sentence says he was disappointed or sad that he would not be able to buy the book. So disappointed means sad. When you're disappointed, you feel unhappy because something you hoped for did not happen. So going back to this picture, I guess he was trying to save up money to buy that book and he doesn't have it. So I can tell you I'm very disappointed that I will not be in school with you tomorrow because this is actually Sunday that I'm making this video. I am disappointed. Have you been disappointed about something? The fifth word is chuckled. And this is a verb, and it basically means to make like a little laugh. Something made you laugh a little bit. So the sentence is her dad chuckled when he saw her tiny piggy bank. And you can tell that they're laughing here, chuckled. If you chuckled about something, you laughed quietly. And it says for us, what happened the last time someone chuckled at something you said? Honestly, I can't even think because my family always does. They always laugh at me. Anyway, number 6 is staring. And if you're staring, you're looking at something for a very long time. If you were staring at something, oh, that's exactly what the definition is. Look at this. If you were staring at something, you were looking at it for a long time. So the sentence here is the girl was staring at the money. Should she save it or spend it? I'm trying to think of other things I stare at. I always stare at when I'm outside. I always stare at the cute little kids. I stare at dogs that pass by because they're so cute. Did you ever stare at something for a long time? You have to let me know. Send me a message, things that you stare at. The seventh word is repeated. So the sentence is the car wash was such a big success that the class repeated it in May. So repeated means you did it again. If you repeated something, you did it or you said it again. And here's the Spanish word for repeated right there. Repetir. So, what tasks have you repeated so that you could learn them? Oh man, what tasks have I repeated so that I could learn them? Learning how to use Zoom this past week. Miss Rentis, Miss Heredia, and myself, we've been going on and off that site so many times, so we know how to use it with you guys. But repeat it, done again. I have to tell you something. My favorite pizza parlor, when I went there, Rudy's in Gloucester. I went there. It was so good. I keep repeating it. I keep going back and back because, oh my gosh, the food is so good. Okay, repeat it. And the last word is fund. The players got new shirts by raising money for the team fund. So a fund is, well, actually, I'll show you the definition. A fund is a collection of money that is raised from an activity or an event and set aside for a special purpose. You might have a fund if you want to go on vacation. I try to start a fund where I put aside money and I don't touch it, and that's only for vacation. Sometimes for holidays, shopping. If I want to buy presents for people, try to set aside money. And in the story that we're going to be reading, Mr. Tannen's Tie Troubled, right in the beginning of the story, you're going to see that the students at Mr. Tannen's school, they were raising money to get their school a new playground. So they were doing things to collect money, and that money was only supposed to be used for the new playground. So that is fund. So, my beautiful friends, these are the 8 words for the story. If you have any questions, if you're not sure, please get in touch with me. And later on today, I hope to read a story and record it that uses these words. It's a quick read aloud, but all of these words are used. So I'll see you all later. And again, I miss you all very much.